Hello, today's video we have the following
Tang
content.
Yan's new drama faces backlash. Acting Stagnation sparks controversy. Can she make a comeback? Tang Yan's return with Wushuang, Ruthless time, stagnant acting. What can audiences still expect? Time is a merciless butcher's knife, carving away at youth with every stroke, a saying that rings especially true in the brutal world of entertainment. At 41, Tang Yan made a high-profile comeback with her new drama Wushuang, aiming to dazzle audiences and reclaim her past glory. Yet, reality dealt her a harsh blow. The series landed with a thud, failing to ignite the anticipated fervor. The audience's long-held concerns have now materialized. Gone is the ethereal Zixuan who once captivated hearts, replaced by a wary, rigid figure struggling to mask the toll of time. Aging, of course, is an inescapable law of nature, but for an actor who relies solely on looks, elimination by the market is only a matter of time. Tang Yan's predicament isn't just about her age, it's her stagnant acting skills that raise eyebrows. The once vibrant Zixuan has given way to a wooden, overacted performance in Wushuang, leaving viewers wondering, what has Tang Yan been doing all these years? Has she grown complacent, or does she simply not care? Looking back, 2009's Chinese Palladium 3 marked the pinnacle of Tang Yan's career. Her portrayal of Zixuan, draped in flowing purple robes, exuded grace and charm, cementing her as the eternal white moonlight in countless hearts. Later works like My Sunshine and The Princess Wushuang, though branded with a sweet but dumb label, still propelled her to stardom with her fresh appeal and solid popularity. But time marches on relentlessly. In Wushuang, the visible loss of collagen and the exhaustion etched into her features evoke sighs of pity. Beauty fades, heroes fall, and no one escapes this universal truth. What's more disheartening, however, is her regression as an actress. From lively to stiff, from natural to forced, this shift has left audiences cold. Compare this to her peers among the post-85 actresses. Zhao Liyin has swept awards with roles in The Story of Minglan and Happiness to thousands of homes, while Yang Mi shed her glamour to tackle diverse characters in Eternal Love and Love's 80/20 rule. Meanwhile, Tang Yan lingers in the cozy bubble of period idol dramas, vying for roles with actresses a generation younger. Isn't this a textbook case of resting on her laurels? Suggest that Tang Yan, the Shanghai princess, comes from wealth and doesn't need the money. Acting is just a pastime for her. But audiences aren't philanthropists. They pay for quality entertainment, not to watch an actress play at life. The drama Wushuang itself bears much of the blame. In a word, cringe. Cliched plotlines and forced saccharine romance trigger second-hand embarrassment. The heroine, a divine goddess, stoops to audition as the male lead's mate to retrieve a magical artifact, an absurd setup that insults intelligence and strains credulity. And that tired sweet but dumb persona? Audiences are beyond sick of it. In an era craving depth and authenticity in storytelling, who does such a plot even appeal to anymore? Beyond that, Tang Yan's performance in Wushuang has sparked industry chatter. Critics note her lack of emotional depth, with one-dimensional expressions and over-the-top crying scenes that lack the spark of her Zixuan days. Contrast this with Zhao Liying's explosive power in The Wind Blows Through the Summer or Yang Mi's bold reinvention in Harbin 1944, their dedication shines through. Tang Yan, however, seems stuck in a bygone formula, unable to meet the evolving tastes of today's discerning viewers. The entertainment industry is a magnifying glass, amplifying both the glow of youth and the harshness of decline, as well as an actor's effort, or lack thereof. This comeback might not be a total flop, but it's a test. Time steals beauty but leaves behind the richness of experience. Can she seize this chance to shed her princess airs, hone her craft, and redefine her career? There's nothing wrong with an actor stepping back for family or personal fulfillment, but a return to the screen demands real effort, not half-hearted pattering. Audiences aren't fools, they see through mediocrity. In recent years, the industry's turnover has been staggering, with rising stars like Zhang Zifan and Zhao Jinmei claiming their place through sheer talent. Established names who don't evolve risk being sidelined. Tang Yan isn't without gifts, her starting point outshone many peers, but unpolished talent fades. In Chinese Palladium 3, Zixuan resonated not just for her beauty but for the soul Tang Yan breathed into her. She needs to rediscover that passion instead of coasting on past triumphs. Her team seems to sense the crisis. Rumors swirl that during Wushuang's promotion, she vowed to listen to feedback and adjust her path. It's a hopeful sign, but words must become action. Fans haven't abandoned her. Who wouldn't want the radiant Zixuan back? Yet hope alone won't cut it. Reality is unforgiving. If Tang Yan clings to her princess mindset, refusing to humble herself or strive harder, her star will only dim further. Ultimately, an actor's worth lies in their work. Without compelling performances, even the brightest aura fades. Tang Yan's future hinges on whether she confronts her shortcomings and commits to growth, rather than leaning on nostalgia. The industry doesn't indulge tears or cling to faded glory. At 41, she's far from the end. This could be a new beginning. She has time and potential. The question is whether she'll take the leap. Audiences wait, the market watches. Will her next chapter be a triumphant return or a quiet exit? Time will tell.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.